Hi, Gemini. It's midnight and I'm having a glass of wine. And you're the first sign for 2020 that I'm doing. Happy New Year's Eve. Even though I think yours has begun for a while, ain't it? So I figured, since I'm in my parents' house, that I'm just gonna pull off some cards now, and then I'm gonna show you the cards later and show you the spread, because that's very important that you see your own cards, you know, like who gives a fuck about my face, right? If I'm talking slowly, it's because people are sleeping, okay? So what up, Gemini? Oh, first card out, Tower. Excuse my nails. I still haven't managed to get my ass out of the house to get a nail remover. Tower. Let's get right into the reading since your cards want to pop off. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars. If you want a private reading, everything is down below, and this is for January 2020, new year, new you. There's always a new you, Gemini, right? Tower. Mr. Hyde is coming out, ain't it? As an air sign, I do understand what this moment means for you guys, even though I'm cardinal. But I understand the shift that we make and the compartmentalization that we do with ourselves and with people. And it's coming to a head because we might have made some decisions, or you guys might have made some decisions with one side of you, but there's still another side that you keep for yourself, or that you tried to control, or that you thought a certain decision would, keep at bay, but it still is there. And if this has to do with another person, that brings out something else in you. I think you've been for a while quite in a conflict, an internal conflict, and I think this person sets you upside down, because it's like they erupted something within you, and I think you've tried to avoid this moment for a while. But it's there, it's under your skin. It's like, bubbling hot water. It's right there. Tower. Okay. I wasn't even trying to pull out any cards. I was just shuffling for, the spread. But that's your first card out. The Tower. So who are you, Gemini? And what are those deep desires that you have? Which, as an air sign, I do understand. Especially, that's why I like Geminis so much, Gemini men. Because what I found in them is that they really have this sense that there's a part of them that nobody will understand, because there's some social construct that they feel, that you guys feel judged by all the time. 8 of Cups wanted to pop out. Judged by all the time, and you and Sagittarius on some level, but Sagittarius has a direction, you don't. You are just curious, so you can be curious about the most, horrendous things. And there's this Gemini guy that I have kind of dealt with. He dealt with me, let's just say that. And he still is every now and then in his own way. And I've always looked at him and saw this sort of like Two of Wands, this sort of like curiosity that he had, but also this fear of judgment that he has. Not in, he fears that I'm judging his behavior, and I'm not. Ace of Cups and the Strength card. Okay. And on some level, the point is, Gemini, for 2020, especially January, is not to place the blame on other people. Okay? That fear of judgment that you have might not be other people's judgment, which will always be there. It will be there. Come on, you're an air sign, you're smart, you're intelligent, and I know you got that already. Don't fool yourself thinking that it's just the Hierophant, the social norms, or whatever promise you made, or whatever, binding decision is there that is judging you. Maybe it's you judging yourself. So this becomes a problem of your own insecurity, your own consciousness of whatever side of you. We all have a dark side. Everybody has a dark side to me. Some people have the same type of dark side. So if you feel like you're alone or that you'll be judged, no, you're not. No, you're not. Does it matter if somebody else has your same dark side? I think it doesn't. It just eases the process, in not feeling alone. But it's the same thing, whether you are with someone or not. In the same thing. It's a matter of you. But you guys are never alone. There's two of you. And you like to play a lot. I never really ended with a relationship with this Gemini man. Because I think you guys are very different from one another. But you have a certain sensibility. And the difficulty that I personally have with you is catching you at the right moment to make it through to you and make you understand, the right way to play games with me, right? I'm up to play, And that's very crucial, in interacting with you. People don't understand that. You're not insensible. It's just that there is a moment where you're open and malleable to go with somebody else's flow. And people are so self-absorbed so many times that they don't see that. They don't interact with you. They just assume that you know their rules. And it becomes sticky there because you don't, and you start doing things that cause some friction. Let's just say that. So I was waiting for a card to pop out, but Six of Wands, but it's just too many cards. You're indecisive. You're wondering. You're like, what the hell exactly? The Devil, the Hermit. Something is blocking you and I don't understand. why you're fearing. Sometimes I look at you guys and I see that fear, or that like, oh, I cannot tell anybody this, right? Especially when I meet a Gemini, I already see that, and I'm like, why do you have this fear? Like, why do you think your intelligence and your capacity of perspective and, you know, open-mindedness is something that alienates you from society? It's just wrong. Why do you feel like that? We're air signs. We're the ones who make society, you know? Just to give you a little more power, if you may. Okay, no card is coming out. Seems like you're in a dilemma. So I'm just gonna pull off. King of Wands. Two of Cups. Going towards what you truly want. So I guess I'm gonna show you your spread. I'm gonna clarify a little bit and see you in a bit. Okay, so here we are. It will see like half of my face, I don't care. And my glass of wine. This is your spread right here. Central issue, the Tower, which is, oh, directly connected to this Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords, which is either you or a Libra that you're afraid of for some reason. Maybe the reason is that there has been quite some misunderstanding and you're afraid of this lack and this, you know, closeness that is between you guys due to, you know, games and things that have gone on. Okay. But in the midst of it, this is a very nice spread. We have the Two of Wands. You figuring out of the confusion, you're starting to wonder and ask yourself what this is and what does it mean for you, right? Contemplating if this person is really for you. And, you know, it's not even about the person, it's about what they brought out in you, about you. You could be having Leo placements, but it seems like for now you're just observing the situation. You're still in a discovery kind of mode. And you're holding back. You're trying to make the right choice. Seems like there's so much at stake. There is so much at stake, and it has a lot to do with love. A lot of love. And what does love mean for you? Is love the same thing that you thought it was when you were 17, 20, 29, 50? I don't know. Do you have the same idea? Are you in love with someone else? Are you scared of what that may mean? I don't know. Let's get through it. Let's see, okay? Let's go around one more time. Just generally. Okay. Seven of Cups, confusion. Oops. Oh, look who's at the bottom of the deck. You guys. Empress, Queen of Pentacles, Magician, King of Wands with the, okay, Ace of Swords. So the Tower with the Seven of Cups. Whatever confusion you think you're having, everything will be knocked off because it will come to a boiling point. in which everything will be completely, it will, it will expand, it will explode. Seems like you are torn in between two choices, because there is somebody else that you're looking at, especially if you're coupled. There is somebody else that you're looking at, and this person is hugely attractive to you, not only physically, because I think you try to tell yourself that this is just physical attraction. No, the Empress is not just physical attraction. This is a woman who is abundant. She's beautiful. She radiates energy and intelligence, and there's something about this person that is grandiose to you. Could really be a Libra. On some other level, there are promises that you have made either yourself, either you don't want to get hurt again, that's why you put yourself in this protective mode, Queen of Pentacles, of looking at your money, your finances and stuff, or there is somebody that you have offered something to and you feel like you owe them that loyalty. There is some deception though, because you are tempted here, and despite you're protecting yourself, either from hurt because of past hurt, or protecting yourself or somebody else from something else, right? You are still the Magician. This is still you. This is still what you're trying to do. You're still trying to pick in. You're still trying to get some part of the situation. You cannot help it. This is your nature. This is you. Something about this person or this opportunity, could be a different job, has awakened something really primal within you that you didn't know was there. Or you probably knew. Maybe it was, one of those things that we know since we are young, and we just keep it for ourselves because, this is mine. It's, whoever, who can understand that, right? Well, this person understands it. Lastly, King of Wands, this is a person who takes action, and this is truth and decisions for yourself, though. This is a sword that cuts for you. And that's the whole thing with the situation. You see, you are at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords, Emperor. Remember, there's the Empress here, right? And there's this other person. Gemini, deep in your heart, you know who is your match. Okay? And you will always feel like this person is your match, no matter what decision you make. If you don't believe that there's a match for you, there is. But you see how there is decisions that you have to make in order to fit the couplehood or to be in power. Because this is more about you than it is about anyone else. Because the Seven of Swords is right behind you. You are taking from yourself. You see, that's why you are at the bottom of the deck. It's about you here. Let me clarify specifically the Tower and the Seven of Cups. Too many cards. I thought it was just one. Sorry. Death card. I'm telling you. whatever confusion or thing that you're trying to bottle up within you, with somebody else, it's going to come up and out. And I think you'll be trying to bottle up because this signifies an ending and a transformation within you or within your situation that you'll have to make, and it will be big. It will be big. And things may come out, and the truth will come out. You know, this is a transformation, because this decision, you might be blaming all other people or situations or whatever, but this decision is much more about you and who you are, and how you choose to, you know, progress in future. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, another couple here. Who you think is your match? Who ignites that fire within you? Who ultimately has your heart, and not because of your feelings, but because they capture the deepest, most profound nature within you? Ace of Swords here. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah. Page of Swords and the Temperance. So communication that comes after a decision, after choosing, and after putting yourself first. You need to find yourself, Gemini. It's not about anybody else. Okay? You want to know more about this Empress person or opportunity? Let's see. Nine of Cups. This is someone you really want. Is someone you're hoping for. This is your wish. This is someone you know you'll be really happy with. Three of Cups though. Two of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. This decision alters your destiny. Be careful what you choose. Be careful what you choose. Be careful what you choose to lose, because it's easier going a certain way rather than embracing something or someone that brings out the true you. This is it, Gemini. Let me show you your spread real quick. This is what it looks like. Cool. This is so amateur. See you for February.